Welcome to Scientific Communication. Recently, in a college survey among the final year students, a problem statement was presented with some fixed career options regarding their career development route. The question asked students about their primary interest immediately after graduation. About 1000 students participated in this survey. Now, let us brainstorm on the results. About 15% of the students opted for higher education as a preferred path towards their career development. Only 5% of the students voted for internship program or industry relevant skills development program. 20% of the students said that they would hunt for a job. And equally, 20% of the students said that they would prepare for a competitive board exam to obtain scholarship, or an equivalent government level exam, or any private recruitment exam. About 10% of the students preferred to remain in their family business, while 5% of the students opted for self-employment or entrepreneurship as a means of their career growth. The remaining 25% of the students had no preference, which probably indicates that either students are interested in professional services as their career route or wouldn't hesitate to indulge in any unskilled labor work or any sort of a clerical work. Hence, in conclusion, students are looking for job experience, employability skills, personality grooming, and career growth opportunities in the industry for a sustainable living. Now, let us explore this problem in more details. Let us turn our attention towards the socio-economic aspects of this problem from different perspectives. First, from the government point of view. Government has only limited number of vacancies in various government departments at national, state, district or local level. The criteria to secure a government job is through a recruitment exam, where students are exposed to a very high level of competition at the entry level. The average ratio for a candidate selection for any particular job is about 1:50 candidates who appear for the exam. In addition, government has various policies of seat reservation from different sections of the society. Government recruitment exams do not have any fixed period, and many students hesitate to enter the government or the public sector due to strict regulations, political factors, or autonomy. Next, let us explore this problem of vocational training and development from university point of view. Universities usually offer an academic program adhering to the principles of traditional education imparted in the country. But there is a noticeable skills gap among students who are interested in a job even after graduation. Universities want students to go for higher education and enroll in their postgraduate programs. Despite their considerate efforts in imparting education to students, there remains a low level of industry or government penetration for campus placements. Most students or education institutes lack appropriate career counseling, job counseling, or vocational guidance programs for students. Also, most universities lack appropriate technical facilities for research to fund their in-house research programs. Third, let us explore this issue from industry point of view. Any industry typically demands medium to high level of industry relevant skills from its candidates. Apart from technical skills and hard skills, there is a potentially high demand for labor-oriented jobs in the industry as compared to executive level positions, which is contrary to students' expectations. The jobs offered in the industry are mostly offshore location jobs or resident jobs, in contrast to traveling or purely office-based work. In addition, industrial work is very susceptible to rapid changes in the technology and automation that pushes back the demand for manual intervention. Also, industries are subjected to stringent regulations pertaining to environment laws, hazard control, and quality assurance that impacts the economy of scales and bulk production. Fourth, Let us now explore this issue of vocational training and career development from students' point of view. A student who is a fresh graduate has limited technical and professional understanding about the nature of jobs and skills that are required to fulfill the obligations of his job to perfection. A student has limited exposure in terms of industry relevant skills experience, appropriate knowledge about the domain specific jobs in the industry. Depending upon students' affiliation with the university, they may have limited access to human resource counseling for targeting specific jobs or vocational training and development in their desired area. High population, high level of competition, social restrictions, and socio-economic background of the student only adds to their plight when looking for better career growth opportunities. Finally, let us look at this problem from employer's point of view. An employer demands relevant work experience to prove the working capability of the candidate. Employers are concerned with the professional attitude of the candidate at the workplace and proven skills to enhance their productivity scale in their business. Employers usually expect candidates to be a good culture fit in their work environment that can motivate teams. Employers are definitely concerned with the high salary expectation of the candidates because business is usually run in a dynamic environment affected by investment risk and demand for labor services. In conclusion, students who are fresh graduates don't get enough career growth opportunities for a favorable environment for economic growth and success. After a detailed discussion on the student's problem related to career development, let us now turn our attention on the solution. However, there is no fixed or permanent solution to this problem, but one approach can be balancing the wants and demands of the employers to that of the wants and demands of the students. Let us consider one axis where the wants of the employer and the demands of the employer are represented by the two opposite extremes of this axis. Again, let us consider another axis intersecting the first one where the wants of the students and the demands of the students are represented by the two opposite extremes of this axis in a similar fashion. Now, let us consider four important factors of employability. Number 1, candidate profile. Number 2, candidate skill sets. Number 3, candidate orientation towards job or career. And number 4, industry domain. The overlapping region between the profile and industry relevance represents the domain of experience, which is the want of a prospective employer. The overlapping region between the profile and skills represents the domain of knowledge, which is a want of the student. The overlapping region between the industry relevance and job orientation represents the domain of ambition, which is the demand of the student. And finally, the overlapping region between the skills and job orientation represents the domain of growth, which is the demand of an employer. Ideally, students should focus towards the demands of an employer to develop industry-relevant knowledge and skills that can help them gain necessary experience in order to fulfill their long-term career ambitions. At VMG Academy and Consultants, we help students in making their career decisions quickly and efficiently through relevant skill sets mapping and counseling. At VMG Academy and Consultants, we expertise in the following areas for students: job and career consultancy, psychometric assessments, skills training, and personality development programs. We help in transforming cognitive learning behavior among students through transferable knowledge and skills, thereby helping them realize their true potential in turning their dreams into ambitions. Thank you.